Former Beverly Hills 90210 star Jason Priestley says he doesn't let his 10-year-old daughter Ava watch shows like 13 Reasons Why, or his own hit series for that matter. The protective telly legend, who played squeaky clean Brandon Walsh in the 90s global smash hit teen drama, says that he's not quite ready for her to watch the hard-hitting controversial Netflix show that has shocked audiences with its graphic depiction of suicide and sexual assault. Advertisement. Continue reading below. Back in the day, Beverly Hills 90210 was pushing the boundaries for our time, and 13 Reasons Why is doing so for our time, he told Digital Speed during his visit to London. TV shows are reflective of the time they are made. We have to remember we are talking about two shows that were made 30 years apart, so different times, different boundaries. I have to admit I don't let my 10-year-old daughter watch 13 Reasons Why, but I don't actually let her watch Beverly Hills 90210, either. I'm trying to keep that genie in the bottle for as long as I can. When asked if he thinks the show is too graphic in its portrayal for some young people, Jason said, "I think it's all down to parenting. It's up to you to decide how far along your kids are and what you are comfortable showing them. Certain families are much more open than others, so they should let them watch what they are comfortable with them watching." It's been almost 30 years since Beverly Hills 90210 was watched by over 145 million viewers across the world, and Jason says that, although he's done so much since then as executive producer and star of Universal Channel's comedy drama detective series Private Eyes, he's still proud his breakout show. Advertisement. Continue reading below. I love that I was a part of Beverly Hills 90210, he said. That show had such a global reach and was so important for a couple of generations. Anytime you get the chance to play an iconic character like Brandon Walsh on an iconic show, it's a great experience as an actor to have that impact on audiences, although there was a reboot series a few years back. Jason dashed our hopes and said there are currently no plans for the original cast to appear in a comeback show. However, he says that if we were ever to revisit the glossy gang, Brandon Walsh would be having a ball in Washington writing about the Trump administration. At the end of 90,210, Brandon went off to Washington, D.C. to write for The Washington Post, and I'm sure he's still there having a field day because being a newspaper writer in Washington, D.C. right now is probably the greatest job in the world. Jason can currently be seen in Private Eyes, which is coming to Universal TV in the UK on June 4, a comedy drama detective series about a former ice hockey star who teams up with private investigator Angie Everett. It's a show he likens to 80s classic detective drama Moonlighting, which starred Sybil Shepherd and Bruce Willis. Although that series was critically acclaimed and a ratings smash in its day, it lost its way when producers brought the show's main protagonists Maddie and David romantically together in the middle of its third season. The ratings fell and the show never recovered and was axed after its fifth series. Jason, who was left a little baffled when appearing on Sunday Brunch last week, says he and his team are very aware of keeping tension between Private Eye's main characters. Moonlighting's David and Maddie got together earlier on in its run and the heat fizzled out, Jason recalls. That show had a great thing going with the chemistry and tension between the two of them. Then the second they got together, there was no more tension and the show lost its way. We are very aware of that. The chemistry and tension